So while you just need to find this big gate, you need to enter it. After entering the gate, you'll see a slope down there. So you'll have to go quickly run through that slope. Just make sure that you have good weapons, preferably some legendaries with you. So right now here I'm using a hunter bow, which is of the legendary category, upgraded to full. I guess a tad bit lower. And a war axe, which has the fire ability. So with that, you just run down and you run into the dragon, and that's where the dragon stands. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is that you need to scan it up. After scanning it using the Odin side, you'll see all the weaknesses of the dragon. So the 4 legs are the weakness. Shooting them does not do a lot of damage, but then it's a good way to deal damage from a range perspective. Although you still need to keep in check that you're staying away from the dragon and you're not running into the toxic gases which the dragon is throwing. Now under the dragon, the gases are following almost all the time, but then the dragon periodically also throws it from his mouth. And so you can attack him on his legs or on his neck. Do upgrade the ability which allows you to slow the time once you dodge an attack very shortly, because it gives you ample time to hit the dragon right where it hurts, as well as plan for your next move, as well as dodge the other attacks. But mostly all the boss fights in Assassin's Creed Valhalla are very simple. You just need to keep upgrading your health, and if your health is in check, I think everything else falls into place. Okay, with this I guess there are 2 legs down, 2 to go. You will see the legs are gradually falling apart. And it's a toxic dragon, so the weakness is fire. Try to have as much fire elements as you can, like a fire bow and a fire main hand weapon. Preferably even a fire parry weapon like a shield. I just prefer double hand weapons, so I chose the axe, but you can go with anything that you like. All you need to do is that you need to break down the 3 legs. After 3 of its legs are broken down, it will be lying down on the ground flat. And this is the time which you get to attack its neck. Now you need to deal damage as much as you can. The dragon might try to bite you in the middle of it, so try to deal as much quick damage as you can. Now there will be a shield boss which you won't be able to attack until it finishes some things that it does, post to which it will regain 70% of its health on all of the legs. So for the 3 legs that you just destroyed, it will go back to 70, but for the leg you destroyed about 20 or 30%, it might go up to 80, 90 or 100. Nidhogg again. The dragon will fall again. And after that, you just need to run to the dragon, avoiding all of the beams that it shoots at you. Mostly it will just be ones. Post which, once you get close to the neck, just start attacking as much as you can. It's really better if you have the buffs for the heavy attacks, which leads to a fire effect. It's also recommended that you upgrade all of the fire build-up stats to the main stats. After that, it's easy game. You just need to attack it a few more times and basically the dragon dies. It's basically as simple as that. After Nidhogg dies, just don't rest up. Because what happens is that people will come, they will give up their lives to revive Nidhogg, as well as you'll have a lot of people to face. So this was the second time that the dragon dies. Now it revives the souls of the people. Okay, any moment now. And of course you can't escape. That's Nidhogg back at 50%. So you just need to do the same thing 2 or 3 feats again. This time it'll be much easier because the health is back at 50%. Try to damage the way which means that damage in the long run, as in fire damage, preferably at level 1. Try to avoid poison and maybe go out with electrical or ice damage maybe. And just keep leaving the fire. Preferably just fire a few of them, do not waste a lot of time on them. Because ultimately the POV of the game is in a way where it wouldn't be very cool. So just keep going back, keep pulling in those headshots. One headshot per person might do pretty quick. If you're not very good with the bow and the arrow, you could just dodge, slow down and kill 3 people in one go, which would be an Then here I had a lot of health left, so I probably could not care less what to do. Grab the neck, hug it tight, don't let go of it, and if that the dragon dies, everybody dies in the room. So yeah, that's basically how you defeat Nidhogg. You've defeated Nidhogg if you've followed through with everything that I've told you. And post which you proceed to the big gate and you exit the realm and you enter the next one.